Hello everyone and welcome to another Stamping with Ian project. Thank you so much for joining me today. It's a bit of a strange one this. It's a retired product, but it's also going to be a current product in the new catalogue. I'm of course referring to the Country Floral Embossing folder. Yes, we don't give them that long name anymore. So it's just an embossing folder now. It looks like this. There we go. Really deep textures. Okay, and what I'm using it with is a retired stamp set called By the Bay. Now I've not had this very long and I've not used it in a video, and I kind of wanted to, even though it's retired, but you could probably find it on eBay. It's a really beautiful set, and this is actually supposed to be based on a real property in Yorkshire, England, so which is always good. So I'm using the house and I'm going to be watercolouring that. The card base is a standard half A4, which is 8 1/4 by 5 7/8, scored and folded at 4 1/8. Oh, do you like my new floral grid paper? It's very pretty, isn't it? And you can buy it as well now. If you go to my Stampin' Up shop, link will be below, and go paper, and then it's in paper and packaging basics, and it's called floral grid paper, and you'll find it there. Okay, this is what I did with the card. With the background. I'm using Pool Party paper and ink, so a bit of tone on tone. I inked this side where you got the Stampin' Up logo, this side in Pool Party, and then ran it through my die cutting machine, embossing machine, and it gives this wonderful tone on tone effect. That's really beautiful, isn't it? And that will go on top of there. So the watercolouring we're doing, I'm also using something from the new catalogue. You will know we have a selection of watercolour pencils. Well, in our new catalogue we're going to have another selection of watercolour pencils, Assortment 2, and lots of the newer colours are in there: Coastal Cabana, Balmy Blue, excuse me, Green Apple Green. And so I'm using 2 of the greens from this set. Let me show you. There you go. And there's the two greens I'll be using. I've started I've started some of the watercolouring already because I wanted to get a head start. So what I'm going to do, I think I'll put some light green here. Although this looks like a bit of a stone path, but never mind. It can be a rocky path with kind of grass in it. Then we've got some garden green. That was Green Apple Green, and I'm going to go over this just kind of lightly. But then a bit darker where there's foliage like that, just give a bit more pressure, just add a bit of contrast to it. I can just go down there. Some green here, and this looks like flowers, doesn't it? So how about some flowery colours? Daffodil Delight. Actually no, it's green. It's greenery, isn't it? It's greenery. Sorry, I do apologise. It's a tree and a bush. Where's my other espresso? I've missed out the door frame. There we go. Okay, beautiful. I've used some Bermuda Bay for the sea. Just extend that a little bit. And Pacific Point for the sky. So we get our aqua painter and we start painting. So I'll start with the sky like this. I'm using our watercolour paper, by the way. Like that. You see how we're kind of blending these together? Just like that. Beautiful. Do the sea next. Kind of a wild sea this is. There we go. And then finally we'll do the brick and stone works. So the roof, this was in smoky slate, and the cottage I've done in early espresso. So right, okay, that's very nice, I like that. So there we go, there's our watercolouring done. Put the aqua painter away, just clean it first, there we go. We'll just go over with our heat gun. Just give it a bit of a dry. But not too much, as we don't want the paper to warp. And what I've got to cut it out is one of our stitched rectangles. Excuse me. And at this point I'm thinking I should have gone over there with the paint. In fact I'll fade it out a bit, actually over there. I'll kind of get the colour and just draw it out a bit. There we go. I should have measured it first, shouldn't I? Although, no, it's alright, no. I just had a silly thought. Never mind. Right, I've got my cutting platform here. I do have new cutting plates coming. There's been a bit of a kerfuffle with EU customs, which means a lot of stuff is stuck in back order, including our cutting plates. So I will have new ones at some point. Honest. Right. there we have our watercolour image, which we're going to place just in the middle of that, like so. Okay, those two kind of match, don't they? So what we're going to do is we'll get our liquid glue for this. Always prefer liquid glue to take when it comes to some heavy embossing like this. You need glue to get in all sorts of crevices and what have you, you know. So there we go. This goes here, and you try and get it level in. Ooh, not a bad attempt. First time. Got a bone folder just to squish it down, make sure everything sticks. Like so. And for this we'll get some dimensionals, our big ones. We need I put 5 on this because it's quite heavy paper, and we'll stick one in the middle so it doesn't sag. Yeah. So, take off your backings like so, and place in the middle your card like so. All the measurements for this project will be on my blog post, and you'll find a direct link for it below here, together with links to my store. So don't worry about remembering any of the measurements. Yeah, thank you so much for joining me today. Have a lovely time whatever you're doing, and yeah, subscribe if you don't already. Ring the notification bell, ding 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 ding, and you'll always know when there's a video planned or about to premiere. And I will see you all again soon. Bye now.